Welcome to Assessed Bushcraft Survival. I'm Survival, and today I'm going to show you what a quick exit box is. Now, you may have heard Bushcraft and I mention the term quick exit box, and we gave a brief description of what it is. What a quick exit box is a box which is usually half filled with food. It's kept in the bottom of a pantry. However, if you don't have a pantry or your pantry is absolutely full, feel free to keep it next to your pantry or somewhere that you can easily grab it in a moment's notice. Why do we advise to keep it half full? Well, half fill it with staples. Things that you know you need, things that you know that you'll consume and that you're happy to consume. And when you need to grab it, usually you'll have 1 or 2 minutes in which you can chuck some other items in it so you can grab things that are your favourite. You know, who wants to have things that you don't like, that really plain tomato soup that no one likes, or it could be something that's really cheesy, but you're not a fan of cheese. I mean, by the same token, it could be something that is very salty, but you don't like salt. Or it could just be tins of sardines, that you don't actually like sardines, but you got them because they were cheap and they've got a good shelf life. So you don't want to get stuck eating things like that unless you absolutely have no choice. This is why we recommend that you keep it half full so you can infill it as you need. If you're really pressed for time, you only have time to put a few items in, but you feel you want more than that, the benefit of a quick exit box is you can hold it just below a shelf and you can literally sweep everything off that shelf into the box. Now, Bushcraft, he likes to use clear plastic tubs. This standard storage kind are the exact type he uses. I, on the other hand, prefer to use these are metal crates. And why do I use metal crates? Well, first of all, they're a lot stronger and a lot sturdier than the plastic tubs. The other reason that I'm happy to use these is I have numerous other ways of carrying water. So for me, I do not need to keep focusing on how can I hold and contain water. When you also add to the fact that when we go bush or if we need to get out of town, Bushcraft and I will, where possible, meet up, which means I will have access to his plastic tubs that are capable of holding water, and he'll have access to my crates, which can't hold water unless you were to line them with a bag, such as a heavy-duty garbage bag or some other similar receptacle, but have a greater load capacity. Another benefit to these crates is if you go to the trouble and beforehand use, say, some paint stripper and get the paint off it and scrape it off, or if you're able to get just stainless steel ones, you can very easily flip them over after emptying them and use them as an improvised grill. Now the ones I have here, yes, they're powder coated white, so no, I wouldn't go using it as a grill anytime soon, but I already have a stainless steel one which I can use as a grill. These ones I leave in the bottom of my pantry, stacked inside many others, so that if I need to, I can simply have multiple quick exit boxes. As you can see here, I have another crate underneath this one. And that's just to demonstrate that yes, your quick exit box should have other identical boxes below it. So being stacked inside each other, you have that ability to take more stuff with you. Now, I've put just a few staples in here. I've specifically emptied it out just to give you a general idea of what to put in it. So I've got some spaghetti, some coffee, some tinned luncheon meats, some tinned spaghetti with meatballs, and I've got a soup. So staples like this are things that have good shelf life, best befores, not expiries or use-bys, and things you're going to consume. Another point to make is these should be not just staples, but the odd luxury items should be added. For example, one of the items in here is a luxury item. That is coffee. For me, the food that's in there around the coffee, it's not really a luxury. It's stuff I eat regularly, and to me, it's just food. It's just, I've eaten it so much, it's become boring. But coffee, it's a great pick-me-up. It is a luxury item. It makes you feel good when you need to. It'll help you stay awake longer, be maybe that little bit more alert. It really depends on you and how used to coffee you are. It also depends on how strong the coffee is. Coffee is always good psychologically for those of us that like to drink coffee. If you prefer to drink tea, simply replace it with tea. You know, a couple boxes of tea bags in there, you're good to go. Basically, I guess at the end of the day, the take-home message is a quick exit box sits in the bottom of your pantry. Leave it half full of items that are staples and that have a long shelf life. Cycle these items through so that the oldest items in your pantry are in the quick exit box. And as you buy new items, consume from the box and then fill the box with the next oldest items in the pantry, putting the absolutely newest stuff at the back of the pantry. This way, your supplies will stay fresh, and should you need to leave town or go bush, simply grab your container, chuck extra items in it to fill it up, and you're good to go. Another point I want to make about quick exit boxes, especially these mesh type ones. If you use either heavy duty zip ties, wire, or if you have the appropriate metal clips, you can actually invert another one of these crates and therefore allow you to overfill one box but be able to carry it out as one item. So all I've done here is I've taken out the crate that was below it, inverted it on top, and as you can see, because it's metal, if I fix around here, 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 and so forth around each side, I can then treat that as a one item. This is not something you can do with plastic tubs. Another point to make is if you fill in these corners here, which have unfortunately quite a significantly large gap in them, but a little bit of wire through the mesh can seal that corner up, you could use it to hold, say, a rabbit, a chicken, whatever, if you so need to, because let's say you've ended up in a survival situation, it's, you know, life or death, you've had these in your car because you decide, hey, I'm going bush, I want to go camping or whatever, and just taking the quick exit box will be easier than just packing up separate camp food supplies. So you take it out with you, then you decide, well, actually, we've run out of food because, you know, something's gone wrong, so we've ended up staying out longer than we planned for. Something unfortunate has happened and our food, you know, is being damaged, spoiled, missing, whatever, but for whatever reason we're short on food. I mean, you realise, oh, like you would catch a rabbit or two, so you might leave a little bit of lettuce in it or whatever and get a rabbit in there. As long as you humanely dispatch it, and as long as it's only in a proper survival situation, you've got nothing to worry about. The point is, in a pinch you could improvise a cage out of it. So I hope this video has been helpful to you and that you now have a better understanding of what a quick exit box is. If you have any more queries, questions, or just simply want some more tips, feel free to leave a comment below this video or to send us a message. We're more than happy to help and we'll definitely respond to your question. And remember, guys, there's no such thing as a dumb question. The only dumb question is the one that is never asked. Remember, guys, stay safe in the bush.